Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I mentioned previously I was gonna make a speed build on this. I don't record. Usually I always forget to record whenever I am making a build, so this one is no different. I didn't record most of the inside and there's a few parts I did skip. But yeah, at the beginning right here I'm just trying to figure out landscaping in my plan. I knew going in what kind of cottage I wanted. Right now I'm just trying to figure out the doorway, and that's always how I go about making my houses, is start with mostly the entrance or like any build and I go from there. I think a lot of people try to make this big layout first and I'm just really bad. I've tried it before and it's been okay, but I just like making one piece. You'll see that a lot in this video. And since I didn't record the inside for most of it, I did a slowed down tour of it. It's the same as the one in the beginning, but it's not edited like that. It's just straight me walking through it and showing every little piece. Hopefully that makes up for not filming that part. Yeah, I have been trying to record more since this game has been like all I've been playing recently, and it's fun. I find myself like I usually like going in public neighborhoods, but whenever I'm trying to film, it's easy to go somewhere private and not like get interrupted, and that sounds bad, but it's just easier that way. So there's a few neighborhoods I like to go to a lot. Some of them get really full and you can't get a plot, and it's just easier to go by myself. But yeah, I like looking at other people's builds. It gives me inspiration. I saw this one guy do a really cool landscaping idea and I'm trying it out in my the house I'm currently doing. And I'm filming it this time. I'm trying not to forget like to turn it on. It's just so much easier to like go in and just start filming it or start building and you forget to film, and then I'm like, oh crap, well, too late now. And then I don't know, like bigger projects like my cities, I didn't film. It doesn't take that long to build, just it's in small increments. So like if I tried to film it, I would have 50 different video segments, and that's kind of how it was here. I had to like put together 15 different videos because I stop and I go all the time. Like right there was a cut on the video, and I don't know, I want to get better at it, so I was trying this video as a voiceover and see how well it does. It's a little bit harder. I think it'd be easier to like just talk as I build, but then the videos are gonna be insanely long. We'll see. Ever since I was in Falsy's video, and I've been in his videos before for builds, so to me it's like nothing special. Like I love his input and anything I can improve on, I try to like take the criticism. But ever since then, it's like people have been noticing me, and it's a welcome change, I guess. Like it's nice, but it's a little overwhelming sometimes. I just want to go in. I don't really want to have a full conversation every time, but sometimes you can. Right here on the door, I didn't film some of it. It's another part that got cut, and it was a mess and it was hard to make. It was probably the hardest door I've ever made, and it's so detailed in the glass, and it's not going to show all of it in this video, but whenever you see the tours of the beginning of the video and at the end when I look back at it, you'll see what I'm talking about if you look really close at the door. It's so many little parts I had to put together and make sure it's correct, and the triangles and squares do not go down to the smallest. Like they don't, like the triangles can't go as small as the squares, and it's very obnoxious to try to make it work, and then like trying to copy it on the back side so it can look good on both sides, and it's just a hassle. But at the end of this video, I caught some kids or people, I don't know, in like the neighborhood I was in. They were arguing about something and I was just building away, and I always have chat open just in case, and I caught it on the camera of them arguing. I didn't slow it down for it, but I turn around and there's like 15 people just standing in the road right behind me arguing about something, and I thought it was kind of funny to end the video off on. I'm trying to get better at interiors as well. I'm usually in my builds, especially like this, see all these little bricks I'm doing, and it gets really tedious. And I always tell myself, you know it's gonna look good, so just do it. And it does look good, but it sucks so much to have to do every single little brick. And I do that in so many of my builds to where there's little bitty tedious things that no one ever notices. And I don't know why I do it then, but it looks good, so. And the build I'm doing now, it's the same thing. It's rocks that I'm using and for the landscaping. And placing every single little thing has just been the most excruciating time. But I know it's going to look good, so I am bearing through it. And usually by the time I do my interiors, I am drained from the build that I rush it. So in this one, I tried not to. I tried to take my time. And then in the one I'm doing now, I went ahead and did the interior first, but I'm not 100% happy with it, so if I have enough plot data, I'll probably go back and do it again. Same thing with my cities. Those interiors are very, very, in my opinion, bare-boned. It's detailed, it's just, there's not like custom stuff and things like you see these crazy people do with their interiors that look really, really good, and it's just, you know, the plot data is always the issue. But there's nothing we can really do to help that. Oh, gotta work with what we got. Anyways, right here I'm making my own custom logs. So I know they have little logs in game, but I thought it looked better just to make some custom. And it was really simple to do, so copy and pasteable. So you like look at those logs, I just don't. They're cool and they have their place, but sometimes the ones you make are a little bit better. And same thing with like any interiors. I try to make custom, but sometimes what I make isn't as good as what's already in game, so if I can use what's in game, I'll just go ahead and do that. But if they don't have what I need, then yeah, I'm gonna make it. The bathroom sink for this build was my favorite custom furniture I've ever done, and no one notices it. And it's simple, but it's just, I liked it. I was like, oh, this is so cool, and everyone else is just looking at every little thing, and like, well, look at the bathroom sink, guys. It's so cool. Don't forget about that. But I think when you're the creator of a build, there's always little things that you notice, whether it's good or bad, that you like or you hate about your build, that no one's gonna know but you. And that's why I try to tell people when they ask me for advice, and they're like, well, I hate this. So I'm like, I didn't notice, and no one else is going to either. It's your build. And no one's gonna like the things you like in your favorite build. That's my little TED talk for today. I think I've gotten more used to talking on the mic, becoming more comfortable, I guess. I don't know. I want to try to fix it. I'm using OBS software, and I've talked about it before that my voice has some low tone to it, so I try to make it to where it's not going to pick up keyboard and pick up every noise in the background, but then if I do that, it doesn't pick up my voice. So it's like, which one am I going to struggle with then? Am I going to struggle with talking, or if I'm going to struggle with the background noises? I gotta pick which one. So I want to like do more commercial builds. I'm not used to it. I've always done mostly houses in some of those cities and things like that, but I made the Call of Duty transit map, specifically the diner part of it, and no one knows it. It's so upsetting because I think it looks so cool, and just everyone's like, I don't know what game that is. Well, yeah, it's a really old game, a Call of Duty game from, I don't even know, what is it, like 2013 or older, but no one knows it. I was like, I thought this was iconic. I thought everyone's gonna know, but I guess not. I got toured on Capto's live stream, and he didn't know what it was either, and I was like, if anyone knows, it's probably like some of the guys that are a little bit older, but no one knows. And I still have to do the interior of the diner, and I'm so unmotivated to do anything on that build right now just because I don't care for it. I'm gonna be honest, and if I don't like it, then my motivation goes out the window. And I have a really big habit of not starting what I finish when it comes to my builds because of motivation. I think everyone gets that way though. I start something, have these big ideas and plans, and then I just never complete them. Or I get like halfway. Like I have a college campus I started like a week ago, and I'm almost done with all the exterior buildings, and I'm just so unmotivated to keep going. Right here on this build, by the way, I'm making a custom window, so some of the build is actual walls from in-game, and then some of them are custom walls, and I have to blend them together. I want the window to open, so the window I made with the Bloxburg windows, I had to recreate with custom shapes, which was harder than you think. When you're trying to recreate something that's like already in-game, but with custom shapes, like you have to be very, very accurate with it to make it blend in. So that's what I was doing right there. I think it turned out really good. Had little handles. You can use like the soap dispenser handles. I love that little trick for doors, for window openings. Run out of things to like talk about with voiceovers. Anyways, like I was saying with the builds, I want to do more like that. I thought about doing a retro diner, but now that I built the Call of Duty map, it's draining to do it all over again. It's super like run down and there's lava. It's a really cool map. Just sad no one knows it. Same thing with my Until Dawn house. Like that game just got remastered and came back out this year, and no one knows about it. So to me it's really cool because I'm like, this is super accurate and I love this game, and everyone's like, oh, this is a cool lodge. And I'm like, well, yeah, but do you know what game it's from? No? Oh, okay. Never mind. So I need to delete. I'm down to 1 million, which I know doesn't sound. I need to delete houses. I deleted my camper, not my camper, asylum, because I can always thinking about deleting a couple other houses, but I go to delete it and then I get so sad about deleting it, so it's so hard. I get too attached. Like I can't do what these other people are doing. If like I deleted all my plots right now, I would have about 30 million in game cash. And I would be able to do whatever I want, but I have a house from 2 to 3 years ago that I just cannot let go of. Maybe I'm sentimental, I don't know. I just feel like I've worked so hard on it, even though to me, it's not that good, and I know I can do better. It's just the fact that it has so much memories and value to me. It's hard. Let go. Right here, I'm doing the same window trick, but I wanted it to curve around. So I had to remake the window again, and this time curve it, so that was another struggle. And most of the time, people ask me, how are you so fast at building? And to me, it's not fast. Like, I will sit down for a few hours when I'm free, because I like the game, so of course I'm gonna play it for a while, and I'll sit down and I'll play it, and in a couple hours, maybe I only get the front of the house done, and then come back the next day for an hour or so and get another piece done, and just do a little bit at a time, and it comes together pretty fast. Like this house took me about a week to make, which is a little bit long for me when it comes to houses. I did my Euro city in about 2 weeks, and then my other city it took me about a week to do. But I don't know, like to me it's not fast. Everyone else it's like a super speed for some reason. I've seen other people build faster. Just like if you think about a build battle, people do those crazy builds in less than an hour. So it doesn't take that long. Once you get used to structurals and basic shapes, and you get faster with it, and you learn how to like copy and paste easier, it just gets faster and faster. So it's a learning curve, in my opinion. So here, the whole second floor is all basic shapes because I raised the ceiling. So instead of the normal wall height, I put about what I would consider like a foot above. I don't know what that'd be terms be in like Bloxburg, but about a foot or two higher than the normal roof or like ceiling height. So the walls are longer and the rooms look bigger. And that made me have to do everything upstairs custom. The floor, I made it in the roofs, so I had to make sure all the roofs, triangles had a piece on the inside that was wall colored so I can change the color. And make sure every little piece fit. And that's probably what took me the longest out of everything was the roof. Figuring out how every little piece fit together and made it look good. So many people drove by when I was building, was like, that's a really fancy door. Like, thank you for the compliment. I guess that's a compliment. Yeah. Like, it's fancy. Hopefully that was a compliment. See, there goes someone right there walking to my little character. And I don't mind stopping what I'm doing to type and talk to people and say thank you or whatever, but I'm thinking about making a Bloxburg etiquette kind of video because I am so tired of people not knowing manners when it comes to just general socialization with someone. Between people begging for donations or money or not taking no for an answer, like when someone's, especially when someone's busy, you see that they're building or something. It gets old very fast. So I was thinking about making a cute little video, like Bloxburg Etiquette 101. How to be a civilized human in, in a video game and not be annoying. I think everyone needs a course. Even I sometimes need a course. But anyways, I'm going to let this video go ahead and play out for the rest of it. I'm going to keep uploading more and more frequently, so that way I have a place to store all of my content and my future build. If there's anything you would like to see or want me to build or have any ideas, something I could build, please let me know. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.